I grew up in a church that said God is not just a God that's out there, but he's here with us and intimate in our lives and wants to not just be God, but use us in his plan. And so I've always had that passion of God, use me, like pocket change, just use me however you want. And this particular Sunday, the Hungary video played, and it struck me.
Our family had a connection to Hungary from missions work that we had done early in our marriage, and we had actually lived in Hungary, but then we'd been away for about 10 years. And when we heard about the church having these trips, we just felt like it was just a connection from God, that he'd put us in a church already that had a passion for missions, which we had a passion for, and the same place where we already knew the people. But one of the main thing that motivated me was an opportunity to use my gifts. Okay, so obviously just being a mom and leaving my kids at home, because I went for a week without family the first time I went. It was scary to think how they were going to do without me, how my husband Scott was going to manage all of it, how stressful was it going to be for them, how homesick was I going to be. Yeah, those things were fears that I had, but when I got there, it was incredible, the amount of peace and joy that I had.
I felt like God was saying, put yourself out there for me to use you. And at that moment, I felt that. And so I said, okay, God, sure. But okay, that's a long time, and that's in peak selling season, and how is all that gonna work? I need to think about that. The more I just felt that confirmation of God saying, trust me in this and give me a chance to be big in your life. He's not gonna return void on what he's challenging us to do. I found that when I was there, he did exactly that. He was big. He gave us chances to see him at work, not just us working and helping the kids, but as we sought him, he met us back.
I think that there's two main reasons. One is to experience what God might be wanting to do in your life. And another is to experience what God is doing around the world, and to get a 30,000, 40,000 foot view of God and his larger story, because we lose that so quickly.
But if God's challenging you to go, then it's clearly part of his purpose for your life for that week. And he's never gonna let it just be a week. He's always gonna use it in the future. So trust God. He's bigger than anything you could imagine. So do it.